Hello YouTube viewers. Hope you guys are having a good day today. And I am coming to you to talk to you about the Suboxone program. And, you know, the myths about it. And I used to be addicted to the opioids. Oxy 30s were my favorite, and I was up to about 8 a day, and I did that for about a year or 2 or 3. Well, actually I partied for a long time, but when I hit my late 20s, I'm 35 now, so when I hit my late 30s or late 20s, sorry, I was introduced through surgery to the opioid painkillers. So it just started off as the, you know, Loracets, and I think they called them green beans at the time. And it just, my life got out of control really fast. I was spending all my money on the pills, and you know, I was getting in trouble. I was going to jail. I almost went to prison, so it was getting pretty bad for me. But I was introduced to Suboxone, and you know, I did the methadone, and it made me high too. So I really didn't want anything that was going to be addicting and make me high again. But they assured me Suboxone was totally different, and it would make you get your life back together. And so to this day, I've been sober for almost 2 years. I haven't touched any pain pills, and I have been taking the Suboxone for that long, but I'm taking 1 milligram a day. So they have pill form and they have strips. And what I do is I'll take a strip, and that's what it looks like. And it's called Suboxone, and it's buprenorphine and naloxone sublingual films, and this is an 8 milligram / 2 milligram strip, and this is what it looks like. So what we do during the day is we'll cut this in the back and peel it back, and there's a little strip, orange, that big, and you'll cut your dose for that day. And my dose is, you know, half in the morning, half at night. So if I feel a craving to go do drugs and get high, I will, you know, cut the Suboxone and put it under my tongue. And I'm here to tell you now, it does not make you high, and it's not a drug that you're trading a drug for, because I really hate that when people say that. Because if it wasn't for Suboxone, I don't know where I'd be right now. It has got my life back on track. It just makes you feel normal again. It makes me feel like the old Valerie, you know. And when I got on the pills, I was bad. I wasn't myself, and I wasn't Valerie, and I didn't know who I was anymore. I turned evil, I stole, I did a lot of bad things that I regret. But since finding Suboxone, it has been a godsend, and it is for every addict. But, you know, they say that it's just another drug replacing a drug, and that is not true at all. It has been the best thing that's happened for most opioid patients, and I'm sure there's tons of others that feel the same way I do. Suboxone is, it doesn't make you high. It just makes you feel normal again. As you progress in your disease of addiction, you had to have more and more and more of pain meds to make yourself feel normal. And and then when you didn't have the pain meds, everybody knows how the withdrawals were, and it just sucked all around. I never planned on being an addict or getting addicted. I just had a disease of addiction inside of me. But I do believe God made these Suboxone for addicts, and it's it recommends that you're only on it for like 4 months, 6 months tops, and that's not going to be the same for everybody that takes it. Some people need to be on it for 2 or 3 years, and I don't care what you doctors say, 4 months and then you just completely come off of it. You haven't learned how to change your lifestyle, change your friends, and change anything to not want to go use again. So Suboxone gives you that time frame. Now, I've been on it for a while, so I'm going to start cutting back, and I don't think about using anymore like I used to. But under stressful situations, sometimes I do. So I know that I'm not ready personally to come off of it completely, but I can cut down, and you can take this strip and cut it just in a little small piece, and that can get you through the day. And it's not getting you high, it's just making you feel better and feel level and feel yourself and get your daily tasks done, take care of your kids, and everything that you didn't do when you were high. These things start to come back again. You start getting your life back again, and you don't have to go out and look for pills and get in trouble and all that goes with this addiction. So this has been a great thing for me, and I'm just telling you now that it is not a replacement drug for opiates, because oxys got me high, and more methadone got me high, and morphine got me high, and Suboxone doesn't get me high. It just puts that level where I don't crave pills, and I can work through things without having to have pills. It gives me time to work through things in my life that that I don't have to use pills, and it's just a medication just for now. And yeah, I do think that you should start trying to come off of it, whether it's going to take you a year or 4 years. Eventually you should wing off of it, and that's the goal for Suboxone patients, is to eventually wing off of it. And by that time you should know how to cope with stressful situations, and how not to hang around the wrong kind of people and get involved with bad crowds. And the Suboxone just gives you that time that you need to get your life back together. And yes, you should start thinking about getting down on your milligrams, possibly 2 milligrams a day, and then 1, and then eventually wean yourself off. And I know that it's very expensive, and it's hard to find doctors these days that does the program to where you don't have to go every day, and those doctors are just wanting the money. Those are the money racket doctors. I think that if they're not going to want to make money, then it doesn't hurt to go once a month, and that's all it should take. But these doctors that want to see you like 5 times a week just to get Suboxone, they're the money hungry doctors. But it has been a godsend medication for my opioid dependence, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Suboxone and the truth about it and what it's done for me in my life. And I'm so much more happy. Not every day is going to be happy, but I'm so much more happy. And you know, Suboxone helps me cope with a lot of things that I've, you know, the drugs and having to be high to cope with life and people. And so if you're an addict right now and you're looking to really get clean, Suboxone is a wonderful way to go, you know, in doing that. But you have to be ready. You have to be ready to get clean, or Suboxone won't work for you. That's another myth, you know, or people say it doesn't work. Well, you have to want it to work. You have to want to quit. If you don't want to quit, it's not going to work. So you'll just go out and get your heroin or your oxys or whatever. But it's been a great medication, and hopefully I can update later on me being completely off the Suboxone and dealing with life on its own terms. Because that's all we all want to do, is deal with life on its own terms. So, I've also been saved, and Jesus Christ has been my everything. So, and him in turn had led me to the Suboxone. So, I'm not going to get all Bible thumping on you guys right now, so, but I can say Jesus has saved me, and he's brought me to a great doctor and the medicine Suboxone. So if you guys have any questions about the Suboxone, just down below like the video for me and give me your comments on Suboxone and some experiences you guys have went through. So that would be great. Okay, well, you guys have a good day, and God bless. Bye.